Hello you guys, Fully Raw Christina here. Are you ready to make a special treat? Get excited because I have just perfected my recipe for raw Southern Charm cherry cobbler. Who doesn't like cherry cobbler? I love cherries, and eating them in a cobbler is even more exciting. We are going to be making 4 delectable layers of tempting deliciousness. This is the most epic raw comfort dessert that you will ever make. And guess what? You can eat every single morsel of this recipe without feeling one bit of guilt because it's low fat, and you can even make a whole meal out of it if you really wanted to. Yesterday, we had the most amazing cherries and figs come in from Rawfully Organic. And I have created a high-carb, low-fat, raw vegan dish that you can enjoy. It will keep you feeling satisfied and blissful for the rest of the day. Anytime that you are feeling a craving or temptation to fall off the raw wagon, I want you to make this dish because after you try it, you will not want anything else. I promise you that. All you'll need for this recipe will be perhaps a beautiful parfait glass that you can put your cobbler in, a Vitamix and a food processor, and here are the ingredients that you're gonna need. 1 large bag of pitted cherries, 2 large cups of pitted dates, 1/4 cup of almonds, 1 package of figs, 1 young coconut, or the meat of 1 young coconut, this is about 1 cup, and a pinch of cinnamon if you so desire it. This recipe has 4 layers. The first layer is our cobbler crust. You are gonna put in 1 cup of your pitted dates into your food processor, and then you're gonna put in your 1/4 cup of almonds. Once you get this, you're gonna kinda take your crust, which looks a little bit like my gorgeous date butter that I made in my last video with my gorgeous friend Megan. Okay, you're gonna take your cobbler, and you are going to stick it in the bottom of your parfait glass. And then here's another parfait glass if you want to share it with somebody special. For my next layer, I have just cut up some of my local figs, and so I'm going to add in a few of those at the bottom. Very simple into my recipe right here, just to kind of give it some zest and meat in a thicker layer. And then I'm going to take some of my cherries right here. Yummy. Oh my goodness, tempting. I'm gonna add a few of those in there too, just to give it another layer. And when we're done, this is just gonna look like an amazing, amazing little dish of layers. Okay, so I've added in my cherries. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in a layer of blended cherries and dates together. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your cherries, and you're probably gonna add in like a few large handfuls, however many that you like. And I'm gonna add in probably another 1/2 cup of dates, just because I really want this to be a sweet, sweet cherry cream. And we are going to drizzle this in the middle. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen this? I'm sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Cherry cream in the middle. Oh, we're gonna dazzle that on there right now. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. And then after that, I'm gonna add in more figs in the middle, and the last of them in there. Deliciousness. And then after that, I'm gonna add in another layer of cherries on top. Oh, yum. You can say yum. Okay, and then if you want, you can add in another layer of cherry. Creamy delight. Yum. We can add in a few more little bits and crusts of our date sprinkle in there to kind of create another layer on top if you really want to. I'm just going to kind of add in my little bits and pieces there on top. Oh, it's just going to be the best treat ever. And I know I'm making 2 of these, but I'm probably going to end up eating both of them anyways. I love sharing, but after a certain point, you know, you just don't want to share anymore. Okay. So after I've done that, you can add in another layer of cherries. But what I'm gonna do as the ultimate topping, we are gonna make a coconut cream cherry. It's just cream on top, just so good. Okay, all right, clean out your blender and let's get ready for the next layer. I'm going to put in the Vitamix 1 to 2 large handfuls of my cherries. More of these, right? Yum! I'm gonna add in the meat of my 1 young coconut right here. And notice that it's very, very soft, right? The harder it is, the more fatty it is. But when it's very light and delicate like this, it actually has a lower amount of fat content. So I feel more comfortable using this than I would say if the coconut were very, very thick. We are going to add in more of our dates from that last cup. You can add in the rest if you'd like, or you can just add in a few. Can you see how delicious that looks? Oh, it's just utter bliss in my Vitamix blender right now. All right, I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to drizzle it on top. And I know that it may look the same as the last dressing layer, but it's not. It's creamier and it has a different consistency to it. We're gonna add this on top. Oh, yum. Okay. And then, if you so wish, I'm gonna top it with more cherries. Probably until they fall off the cup. Just so good. You see that this is an epic Southern Charm cherry cobbler. All right, you guys, when you are done, this is exactly what your raw Southern Charm cherry cobblers will look like. They look so good. If you love cherries, say yum. And if you love this recipe, give it a thumbs up and give me a hug below because I love seeing when you guys write me. Hug. I love hugs. Please subscribe to my channel at Fully Raw Christina, as I hope to inspire you to eat healthy and be confident in your skin while you're trying to go fully raw. Also subscribe to my channel at Rawfully Organic because I post videos there every other week as well. If you're in Houston and looking for a source of local and organic produce, definitely check out Rawfully Organic. We would love to have you as a member of our community. It's just awesome. The most amazing people ever. I cannot stress it. Okay, you guys, time for me to start eating my yummy cherry cobbler. I really hope that you love it. I know you will. I will see you later.